Alright, RE9 fresh file, no heals, no blood collector in under 4 hours. I probably didn't need to start my RTA timer in there. So again, fresh file, so there's going to be no stashes for Leon in the beginning, there's going to be no special weapons, no collectibles, no nothing. I do have the deluxe edition, so it does give me a charm, but I will not be using it. Now, people did request this, believe it or not. I saw multiple comments in my last video, which, by the way, if you are here from that video, thank you. Seriously, thank you. I got overwhelmingly a bunch of comments that were really supportive of the last video, and seriously, it is so appreciated. In the gray sections, not much changes. Actually, nothing changes at all. Besides, I did decide to opt out to not go into the safe for the 3 antique coins.
I'm even here.
And I was kind of going back and forth between if I wanted to pick up the stabilizer or not. I'm just opting not to. Doesn't really feel like we need it. The only thing that changes here is going to be the Leon sections. They change a lot. Now, if this is your first ever guide, if you don't know how the in-game timer works, so if you're in your inventory, if you have your map opened up, or if you're in Leon stashed upgrading things, it does count towards your in-game time. The pause menu does not. So if you ever need to take a break, you just hit the pause menu and you're good. Let's go ahead and collect this photo, turn it around, get the 204 key. And what I mean by the pause menu, try to use my keyboard here for this, is whenever you hit the pause menu like this. If you're in this screen, it will not affect in-game time at all. Ignore my timer on the right-hand side. That is real time. RE9 currently does not have auto splits out yet, so I cannot actually... when auto splits come out, whenever I pause it and whenever cutscenes happen, it'll pause the timer for me. That being said, I did do some research on cutscenes, because I know some people were wanting to do this as sort of like their first playthrough. We're going to grab these wire cutters and we're going to go to this door over here on the right. It does seem like you can watch the cutscenes and it doesn't affect in-game time. How accurate that is, I was seeing a lot of comments online saying that you can. I wasn't able to test it, so I am just still recommending skipping cutscenes. Inspect this photo, look over the right, inspect that photo, and then we are going to be in the past. Now this part is pretty simple, just follow Mom the entire time. Again, I'll be skipping all cutscenes, that's what I recommend doing.
Stay close. Mom, wait! Grace, come on, keep moving.
Now if it is your first playthrough...
Grace, hurry.
You are able to...
Keep moving.
You are not able to see your in-game time through the challenge section. Speed Demon does not unlock when you're able to skip this cutscene. The Speed Demon challenge,
Grace,
where you can see
on.
your in-game time, does not unlock until you actually beat the game. Kind of sucks, but they probably didn't expect a lot of people on their first playthrough to actually beat the game in under 4 hours. So now we skip that cutscene, we're back at Grace's present section. Or we'll be heading downstairs to inspect the painting. Do a quick turn, head to the right. I did not mean to zoom in right there. I think my ADHD just kicked in and I just accidentally just started spamming a button. Click over here to the right. We're going to move this out of the way, inspect the photo, and then we're going to get into an engagement with the police officer. Skip the cutscene, inspect the folder, open up the journal, spam your action button, get out of there, spam the action button, get out of there. Skip the cutscene again. Now, depending on where he points, I might take damage here. Let's see. I do not. Perfect. If you take damage there, it's not a big deal. seriously. A lot of this run we'll be spending in the caution stage, which sounds intimidating, but it's not. All you gotta do here is whatever your resist button is, you just gotta hold it down, and that's it. There's nothing that you can do to speed this up. There's no way to skip it. Very RE7 Mia and Ethan interaction from Resident Evil 7. Yep, they get bitten. And once we take control, we're going to run up the stairs, interact with the door, and then we'll be done with this section. Now she is probably going to jump. Yep, there she goes. I'm hoping she doesn't fall over right in front of the door, so I'm going to stop for a second. There we go. Skip the cutscene and let's go. And that is Grace intro done. We will now moving on to the Poppy 85K intro. I haven't changed the name to Leon's section. So Leon's, yeah, like I said, Leon's is the section where it changes the most. Just because, since we don't have the early stash, I'm gonna pop her once because in my practice run she grabbed me, and even though you regain your health back in these sections, I just felt some type of way about it, and I did a hard reset, probably out of just pure anger. So stick to the right. This guy won't grab us at all. Just stick to the right, stick to the right. Keep on going over here to the right. One guy might pop up right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit him. One guy's gonna be over to the right. I'm gonna move over to the left. Go back over to the right, and we're gonna see a whole bunch of cars crash over. That's gonna be the final one, and we're good to move on forward. There'll be one zombie that might grab you, which is him. If he does, pop him, move on. That's Leon's section done. Easy. Yeah, it's not as kill heavy because we don't gain anything from getting kills as Leon. Alright, so we're gonna head to the right. We're gonna head all the way down to the hallway. If you're, I put the camera on for this run, so if you see my hand moved a lot, I just talk with my hands a lot, so you're just gonna have to work with me here a little bit, okay? I don't mean to. It just happens. I don't know why. Some say autism. I say probably. Probably. Never been tested, but I have signs. The cherub key will be the only thing in your inventory, so when you go up to that door, you can just spam your confirm button, and it'll get you through there faster. We're going to grab the lighter, do a quick turn, and we're going to head down the hallway. First, we are going to save. That is my practice run. For the reason why we're saving there is because we want specific pathing here. Again, we have plenty of time in this run. We'll have probably around an hour and 20-ish minutes free time, so if things don't go your way, and if you don't want to reset and get the pathing that I get, you do not have to. We're gonna come up here, let's trigger this cutscene real quick, do a quick turn, head to the left, go down the hallway. Again, we're not gonna be facing through here, so like the world record strat is you turn it to 30 FPS, and then you take an intentional hit from her, you crouch down and you're able to phase through her legs, to my understanding. We're not doing that. We're not going for world record. We are simply just trying to beat the game in under 4 hours with no healing, no blood collector, and that's it. Now this part is going to seem a little weird. We are going to pick up a med injector. The reason being is I did some testing. First, let's jump up here.
Maybe.
And then we're gonna move this over to the right. I did some testing. If you have a healing item on you, and I unfortunately learned this the hard way in my last run, my last video. If you have a healing item on you and you're full health, the game is going to naturally want to give you more ammo whenever you're breaking open like crates in the bases.
Yes.
which is what we want. We want more ammo. Since we're not healing at all, we don't care about healing items. We want as much ammo as possible to make the run more comfortable and more easier. Once she aggroes, go to the corner. Now here is where we want her to bait behind us. We're gonna crouch here. We want her to remain aggroed on us, so that's good. I accidentally ran into this. Grace is gonna fall down. We want her to remain aggro because we want her to jump out of this left-hand side. She did not. That is unfortunate as hell. Alright, so we are gonna do the safety strat. Unfortunately, did not work out for us, but it's not that big of a deal. We're basically going to be doing the exact same thing that we just did. Bait her into this corner. Wait for her to come around. And this is when she's probably going to actually bust through the door. So we still hear it to the left, which is good. So she's going to bust through that door. And then this is when we're going to do a quick turn. We are going to wait a second. And we want her to keep on chasing us. We want her to stay aggroed on us. Because we want her to not go up into the ceiling. Because if she does, then she'll come down. Well, actually, it already happened. That whole entire section that we were trying to avoid already happened. So it really doesn't matter. But even with that, I'm still gonna get very close to my old time, which is kind of crazy. Skip this, do a quick turn, and we're gonna head to the right. Skip the cutscene, and now we'll be on Leon's hospital scene. Weirdly, I matched my time. We only lost 37 seconds because of that. Not a big deal. We have a lot of leeway with this run, so we can afford to lose 37 seconds.
Quite a few long-term patients here. All
The Leon section, we actually will be using the Requiem. The reason being is that even if you empty out the Requiem as Leon, whenever he hands it over to Grace, it'll always, no matter what, if you don't use it or if you use it, she will always get one bullet.
I bet it does.
So we're going to use it to clear out this first room really quickly, and then we're going to go into the second room. So here, skip this cutscene. Go ahead and Requiem this guy over here. There's going to be a person over here to the right. Shoot her. And then this guy in the bed. This guy in the bed. And there's going to be one last guy down here. We're going to pop him. Now we are going to grab the chainsaw. Ooh, pick up the handgun ammo. Nice, nice, nice. And then we're just going to wait until we hear banging on the doors. There it is. Now if we get lucky, we're going to swing once. We're going to try to wait for these guys to group up a little bit so we can get all three in one go. I did not, but that's fine. We're trying to get these two in one go. There we go. And then this is going to be the last one. Swing. And we're done. That's all the zombies that we have to kill. Leon should say something. Make sure you check these bodies. This is where it's going to start being different. We're going to make sure we check every body for as much ammo as possible. Because we cannot buy... Since we're not on New Game Plus and this is a fresh run, usually you get the stash and you can buy ammo early on and really give yourself a surplus just to make Leon's sections really run and gun. Since we can't do that, we are going to make sure that we do grab all the ammo we can.
That bastard did it again. How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good, good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
Wow, that almost beat my time by a full minute.
Come on!
Skip this cutscene and we're going to be going to Grace's West Wing plus the door fragment, and we're going to get some coins. Okay, So this is where you can elect to save if you want to, since we'll be going through the safe room anyway. You'll notice I will not. That's just personal preference. We are going to keep the Requiem. The only thing we are going to do is we are going to grab this coin. We are going to head down so we can get the west key. Do a quick turn. So in your inventory you should have 2 tokens, west key, an injector, and your Requiem. 4 slots open. Use the west key. We're going to be heading over here to the left and then to the right. Now this part, it can get a little bit tricky because with the butcher, it just kind of, it's very, very, I've been trying to find a way to make it work well. What you can do is that you are able to run past him whenever he swings a second time. I'm not going to get it, so I'm gonna get hit. That's alright. We go over to the left as soon as I get back up, and then we'll be able to run past him just fine. My last run I didn't get it either. Every practice run I do, I get it. Every normal run I do, every recorded run, I do not. This guy might grab us, that's okay. Keep on moving. Go down the power room, do not grab that gun. A lot of people do like to grab it for safety. I just do not. And then there's going to be an antique coin down here that we are going to grab. And what we're going to do, go to this right hand corner, break these boxes, grab the handgun ammo. This is more a strat that I do just because there's a zombie on the staircase. If you're doing more record PBs, you go up there anyway. I like to do this because you have to do it anyway. Later in the game, this just gets it done now, and this also makes sure this zombie walks down the stairs and goes into that corner. Alright, now we're going to be heading into the parlor room. We're going to grab this antique coin on the piano. Take a left. We're going to move past these zombies. She's going to scream. That's actually good because that breaks open the vases. Head over here and we're going to grab the handgun. Now we're going to try to wait for these guys to group up. It looks like we're not going to be able to do that. Here, we'll try this. She'll be staggered. Push him. And then Leon can have fun with that room. That's the important thing with that room. Just make sure that you try to get them grouped up so you can pop one time and stagger them. Let's take a left right here so we can grab this handgun ammo, and then we're going to make our way into the chairman's office. First puzzle will be moon, sun, star, moon. I always get these passwords. The second one I always forget. Now that we have that, come over here. Inspect this unicorn trinket box. And then we are going to take a right. There's going to be one zombie down the hallway. I am going to pop her once. Just so I don't get grabbed. Realistically, you can get grabbed a lot in this run and be just fine, but I'm just choosing not to. We're going to go back to the west wing bottom floor. And we'll be going back here to get some more antique coins, get the hip pouch, and get the east wing key. Indenture. Go forward, so grab this antique coin, and there's going to be 2 over here to the right. 1 on this counter, and then 1 in the vases, and there should also be some handgun ammo. Antique coin, handgun ammo, and now let's go get you a steroid and some hip pouches. One thing to note is that meant to be 3, but that was 1. The steroid does not count as a healing item. So we will be using this as just in case purposes. Sort of like an emergency, like let's say you get bit, you get staggered. Or if you're maybe, I wouldn't even say in a boss fight, because there's not really too many boss fights as Grace, we're going to be using it. Oh, he actually decided to move along here. I wish I had the med injector, I'd be able to kill him. Alright, so for him, let him do his combo. And then just move around him. You have plenty of time to move around him, so don't worry. I forgot the West Wing key. East wing key. We're gonna move around them again. Hopefully we don't get punished. I swear I have done this almost about every single run. East wing key, come back around. We're gonna bait him inside this room. See where he goes. Okay, easy. We are gonna try to kill him in this run, but we're not gonna be able to right now. So with the East Wing key, we are going to go grab the bracelet, security bracelet level 1. We are not going to grab the... We are not going to do the second door fragment up here yet. We're going to grab this injector. Because sometimes it's actually going to be worth to go ahead and just take these guys out. Now that I think about it. Because we will be going down this hallway during the Emily walk, and we do want this hallway to be clear. Head on over to right. Go ahead and take him out too, because he could be in your way during the Emily walk. This part can get a little tricky, because we want these guys to group up. We want to shoot one, stagger, and then we should be able to move past them a-okay. So as we go up the stairs... There's nothing really too crazy and fancy about this part. We're just gonna grab it, turn around, and run down. Now if we are able to kill these 3 down here, we will. But right now we are running a little low on the supplies. So I'm gonna try not to until later when I have more ammo. Because we will be coming back up here at a later time. So now we need to go to the waiting room. This guy's over here, that's very unfortunate. So we're going to break these open. Now since we have a healing item and we're at decent health, this should be handgun ammo. Unlock this, and now we're going to make our way back over to the West Wing. Or, yeah, West Wing. Take a left. We have him, so we're gonna bait him out. Let him do his combo attack again. Again, this guy is not very scary at all. If he does a grabbing animation at you, that is also your cue. Now go ahead and kill this guy. And this will be for something later. Actually, now that I think about it, you really didn't need to kill that guy. I'm thinking of a different zombie. So we're gonna hang a left and grab the wrench. And then now we are gonna go to scrap. Now we're gonna go into the side of the garage to get the lung. Go in, inspect it, turn around. We're gonna hit this button right here. This needs to be 5, this needs to be 2, this one over here needs to be in the middle. Then we need to switch back over to auto, and then we will have our artificial lung. We're gonna trigger this guy to come through the door with a giant... I don't even know what that is, bulldozer? This guy's played Resident Evil 4. Pop him, he's dead. Takes 2 shots, 1 to break the glass and then 1 to actually shoot him. Turn around, grab the handgun ammo, and then we are just going to wait. Ignore my splits on the right hand side, because I have some of them still routed for my old run. Because right now it says we're supposed to be on the East Wing door fragment. We're not, we're way past that. We are...
Oh, fuck.
We are currently trying to get the 2 artificial hearts. Break these, should be handgun ammo, 4 bullets. Actually, we got 15. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Gonna move up just a tad. So with this, we are gonna go over here. We're gonna move ourselves up. The whole reason being is that we are trying to get to a particular section. This will also give us a place to do some crates. Break that open, grab the handgun ammo. Unlock this door, and then we should be by some stairs. If we're quick enough, the chef will be to our right, and we'll be able to inject him. So if you want to get this achievement right now, you can. Inject him, stab him, and guess what? We never have to worry about that guy ever again. And that's the pantry key. We're not going to grab it because we don't need it. It doesn't actually unlock anything for us for the main run. Grab the artificial heart, and we are going to break open these boxes for handgun ammo. So if you don't have that achievement unlocked, you will now have it unlocked for your first run. Alright, now we're just going to go back to the west or east wing, and we are going to go to the examination room so that we can get the security level 2. That guy just kind of scared me. I thought he was going to grab me, so I whiffed a shot as well too. That's fine. Only have about 50 hours into this game. Not a big deal. Again, at any point in time you enter this room, you can go safety save, which I'll probably go ahead and do now, just because Chunk can be a little bit of an annoying prick. Because we are going to take a specific path. Because if we go to the right hand side, Chunk will spawn whenever we're trying to go up the stairs. So we're actually going to manipulate his AI by going to the left. And this is the reason why we killed the guys earlier. Because if there are zombies around, we cannot do this puzzle. So put the lung in first. Put the heart in. He is going to spawn up. Now I did hear another guy. Oh, he's a bursty boy too.
Gets up.
4 bullets should be enough. And then now we are going to grab the security wristband. We're going to go this way. Try not to get grabbed by this guy. I don't know if I've seen him ever burst. Chunk should spawn up right here, so do a quick turn. Avoid this red bursty. This guy always jumps at me every single time, and it always gets me. So the reason why we go... Oh, you know what? My DA is probably crazy high right now. So everything's probably just aggroing on me. The reason why we went left first is because if we make Chunk spawn over there, he will not show up here on this right hand side whenever we go to grab the corrode. Aim assist actually helped me, thank you. The zombies are going to be much more of a pain in the butt, unfortunately. Alright. Go in here. We need to grab the corrosive acid, not action. She's gonna scream. If you crouch, you can actually ignore it. Grab this. We are gonna try to kill her, but if not, we don't really need to. It's more just so that she's not annoying and screams at us. Try to stun lock this guy. Get out of my way, please. Out of my way, please. Usually I try to get them to... they're being annoying. Usually I try to get them to group up. Because if they group up, then we can just push one out of the way, and it's easy. Chunk could... No, he shouldn't be here. So yeah, everything is heavily aggroed on me right now because of the difficulty adjustment. Go into the lead researcher's room. Skip this cutscene. Keep on moving forward. Now we're going to use the corrosive acid.
What the fuck does he mean, destiny?
Okay. This one is star, sun, moon, sun. That's the one I always forget, so I'm glad I remembered that one. Grab it, and now we have basically everything that we need. We're gonna go back to the isolation ward. We're not gonna break that open because that one's always scrap. And even though these things are heavily aggroed on us, it's good that we kill them because it makes the Emily walk a little bit easier. I'd rather conserve ammo, but it is okay. Oh, go over to the right. Activate it. Go over to the left. Take another right. And then we're going to head straight into this room. Now there should be handgun ammo right here that we're going to grab. We're going to inspect this.
I can't tell which button's which.
And then we're going to inspect the paper. It's going to trigger a cutscene. Skip that cutscene, and now we're going to go grab Emily. I'm going to go ahead and maneuver my splits around. You can fire the Requiem shot right here, and you'll get all 3 of them. We're not going to do that because we need the Requiem shot for that section later on. So now we need to go down the waiting room. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. I'm not. This is the part where I always get tripped up on. So go down the waiting room.
Quiet!
Wow, that's okay. We are getting, yeah. The game thinks that we're professionals. All right, I do recommend saving whenever you get to this section. You should be okay. We're gonna skip this. Now we have Emily. We're gonna keep on walking.
There's some buttons with Braille on them.
I cannot.
Can you read them? And then,
I want to keep on going forward. You go ahead and save it before you pick her up. I'm not going to.
Star.
Let's see. We are past West Wing. We're past level 2. We're past isolation. We are on Emily Walk and Descending. So we're going to take the left-hand path. The reason being is that since we cleared out most of the stuff on the left-hand side, we shouldn't run too much issue. This guy is still up. That's crazy. Keep on walking. There might be a zombie down this hallway. There is, because everything's heavily aggroed. This guy's going to grab us. There's nothing that we can do. Good thing is, since we are on casual,
Don't worry.
if we go down to the red, we will regen health. So up here, there could be 2 zombies blocking our path. If that is the case, we will take another additional hit. There's not, so we're good. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and put her down. Skip the cutscene, and then we have some zombies to kill. We will use the Requiem eventually. Push you down. You're gonna spawn up, so let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Excuse me, sir? There should be one behind us. 3 shots, perfect. There should be one in this room. Oh, actually, I'm gonna break that open for the handgun ammo. Ah, that's scrap. We don't need that. It's that room that I was thinking of. This room, and then this one should also have handgun ammo. We're just gonna wait for one to burst. It's usually this guy. It's not him. We're gonna find the one that's bursting, which it sounds like. Why is my directional audio being really, really weird? It's this guy. So this is the one that we're going to use our Requiem shot on. And then this is like a 20-second timer. After you kill everything, you have to wait 20 seconds. So there's nothing you can do.
Grace? I did it!
Wait a minute. That was quick. Okay, now that we have that done...
I thought that thing was dead.
Oh, that's right. We already grabbed that handgun ammo. We are going to descend, and then we are going to do Leon Care Center. We're going to skip the cutscene and continue forward. Leon's Care Center is very, very weird.
I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
Just because we want to make sure that we grab the shotgun before we do the
Grace Ashcroft.
chunk
Victor
fight.
kidnapped her.
What? Why?
I don't know. I intend to find out.
It's going to be very... His fight is going to be very, very similar in that I always go to the right, or that left-hand side by accident instead of going right. We are going to want to grab that. Grab the shotgun that's right here in front of Chunk, and then we are going to utilize it almost immediately. We're going to pop him once, pop him twice. That should bring him down. We're going to axe him. Now he's probably going to charge at us. We want to position ourselves right here, so that as he's doing this charge attack animation, we are hoping that he charges and breaks down. He didn't break it down. So we're going to pop him once, pop him twice. He's going to come down right there. Axe him again. We are going to position ourselves up against this wall over here. Or not that wall, but this will do. Get him stuck in the building. Perfect. Now I am a little bit curious. I'm trying to get him to break down this path. I mean, I want him to do that. I want him to break down this because there's shotgun shells up there. Alright, he's not going to. Alright, he's going to be a pain in the ass. Perfect. Just keep on using your handgun. Eventually he's going to be dead. I was trying not to use that much handgun ammo. You can come over here to the right if you don't want to deal with all that. Just come over here to the right, grab all the shotgun shells, and utilize those instead. I was trying to avoid all that from happening. We are going to search around for items.
But I'm not on the menu.
Unfortunately, I don't think he actually... Yeah, he didn't break anything that I was hoping that he was breaking. Usually if you position yourself right here, he'll break down this door. There's ammo I can grab up there. We are going to grab his... We're going to grab his hand grenade, because we are going to need that. So in that fight, if you want to shoot him twice, hatchet him, shoot him twice, hatchet him, if he does that charging attack. If he gets away from that corner, and if you want to maneuver yourself to where you can get into that corner and use the shotgun shells instead of the pistol ammo, I'd probably recommend doing that than doing what I just did. I mean, it works, don't get me wrong, but it's just more ammo that you have to use. For Leon, we are just going to run past everything. Head over here to the right, make sure nothing's following us, break this open. Usually has some ammo in here. Head over here to the left. We'll see our singing lady, but we're going to completely ignore her. I guess we could have silently killed her, but again, even though we did take damage, do not worry about it. We will get full health back in the next section. This guy has damaged me more times than I would like to admit. Pop this open, and then we will be in our section where we're going to have to deal with a whole bunch of bursty boys. First, let's break everything, get some ammo. Grab the shotgun ammo right here. We're gonna break this down, or break this open, grab the ammo, turn around. And then we are going to prep our shotgun, grab the hand grenades, pull this lever. Now we are going to get prepared here. But essentially, if they group up, this guy will spawn, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him.
Every single time.
If they charge at you, biggest thing to note is just parry. So for example, that guy just decided to go crazy. Interesting. You can choose. I am going to choose the melee. Any chance I get to hatch them, especially in these earlier sections where we don't get points for any of these kills. So that's what I was saying. Like that attack right there. Just parry it. Anytime they charge at you like that, regardless of the section, just parry it, knock them on the knees, and then we'll be able to hatch them. If you've seen Mel Gibson's The Patriot, I don't know how I managed to shoot and also parry at the same time, but I am very glad I did. Kill this guy. I am going to throw this real quick. Take that, thank you. And then hatch it. Running theme with this is the hatchet and the parry mechanic is going to be your best friend.
It's my cardio for the week.
Whenever he does that dialogue, that is our cue that we are good to leave. I am just simply going around collecting ammo, and then I'm going to move on to the next section. Okay, and with that done, that is Leon's care center / collect ammo. We have about 50 handgun, and we have about in the teens of shoddy. That would be just fine. We're going to skip this, and we are going to go to my least favorite section in this entire game to speedrun.
Why is this under the hospital?
Let's go ahead and take a right. We are going to do a safety save just in case she grabs us. Right here. Save it. Now you can, if you're doing this normally, you can interact with that and see where Emily's at, but we already know where she's at. Take a right, take another right down this hallway, and then we will be where we need to be. Skip this cutscene. Continue forward and grab the battery. Alright, she's gonna pop down. Don't worry. As long as you sprint, she will not touch you. We are gonna go up here, and we're gonna activate this light. Oh, by the way, the door fragments that are in our inventories, you can, if you want to, put those in the door. I just don't ever do it. So this is where my path deviates a little bit. We're going to go down this hallway where we just were at, and we're going to go pick up the T-square wrench. If you want to safety save before this part, you can, because we will be running into the girl many times here. Joint plug, wrench, push this out of her way. So I'm going to do this part the safe way and not the risky way that I usually do it. So instead of wasting a bullet to aggro her getting close to her, we're going to pick up the empty bottle. She's going to be right over here. We're going to say, hey, we are here, come get us. We're going to throw a bottle at her. She decided, okay, we're going to do the risky strat. We're just going to go straight through. She grabbed us. Okay. What we'll do here is we will run all the way around. We'll make sure she's aggroed. My risky strat did not work. So this is what you'll do without getting bitten. Wait for her to aggro. Okay, I'm used to insanity difficulty, and these things And she literally sprints at you. Just kite her around and move around safely like that. I was trying to be fancy about it. Ended up not working. Story of my life in speedrunning. I'll practice it a million times. And the one time I go to record it, won't happen. She's gonna spawn over to the left. Ignore her completely. Just keep on going forward. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to this door, activate the light, let her burn. Say bye-bye. And then let's go through the door. Over here, we're needing to grab the other battery. There's going to be one guy over here. Go ahead and take him out, because he can be a pain later on in the section. Remove it. Turn around. And we're just going to go back the way we came. Some people like to go through the vent. I do not. It's mostly because they just want to avoid these guys. I don't, it's not, in my opinion, it's not faster, so I just don't do it. Alright, so we are at the point where I'm going to have to actually use... Remember how I was saying about the inventory? Okay. Well, I sort of messed up, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and use my steroid. For you guys... I probably should have actually just put it in the stash. That probably would have been a lot easier because it's right over here. Screw it. For you guys, just go to your stash, put these two items in there, and call it a day. We are about to get another hip pouch here soon, so our inventory space is not going to matter. We'll have enough inventory space. That was just unfortunate timing for me. So go down this vent. Do not go to the right. And we're going to take a right down the vent. We're going to take another right down the vent. And then we're going to head up this ladder. I keep on forgetting that I can't actually...
The smell.
We're going to grab the forklift key. We're going to grab the... we're going to use the forklift key. Please use the forklift key. And then we are going to grab our hip pouch. Realistically, throughout the run, we don't need it, but I also like to grab the handgun ammo. So with the forklift key, do not grab this battery yet, because we have to go to the processing center first. We are going to go through this ladder, because if you try to go straight, an animation will kick in, and we will not be able to do it. I keep on forgetting to activate my splits, so they look a little bit wonky. She's going to pop out, she's going to swing 2 times, and then we are going to leave. She's not going to be too happy with this. I'm just going to maneuver my inventory around just to make sure. 1, 2. And now we need to go grab the third battery from the processing center. So we will take a left. This guy is going to be a bit annoying. So we're just going to go ahead and take him out. Take out this guy. Put a battery in here. Now she will spawn up over here. So for you guys, if you didn't use your steroid, this is a time where you might. Because I usually take an intentional hit here. You can sometimes bait her attack out like that, put the light in, and then she won't be an issue. If you're able to run forward and she does do that grab attack, you can do exactly what I just did and maneuver around her. Please go away. The light is literally on. Please go away. Alright, forklift key. And then we're going to continue forward. We have a gentleman who wants to say hello to us. Please stop. I said no.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're going to activate this right here in this one. We're going to want to go down this one right here. If you get too close to the zombies that are hanging down, they will grab you. They won't do damage to you, but they'll just grab you and just be annoying. One's going to drop down. We're going to take care of him. We're going to move this over so that we can reverse it. We're trying to keep it pretty quick so that we're trying to make it so that this spot lines up perfect. And then now what we're going to do is we are going to wait 1 second for this middle, that one right there, to move a little bit further, and then we are going to reverse it. Alternatively, we could have used that third one, but I try to use this middle one right here that has no zombies in it to get through both sections. If we do happen to hit up the third spot, that'd be perfect. I'm not going to use that one because the zombie is going to grab us. Zombie's going to grab us on that one. And we're going to use this one right here because it has 2 spaces open. Zombie should have jumped down. You know what? We're just gonna ignore him. I don't feel like dealing with him. He won't be there on our way back, so there's really no point in going after him. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this wheel. Okay. Right here, I'm just gonna do a safety save. There's really not. There really wasn't much of a reason. This section's pretty easy. We're gonna grab the Molotov cocktail. We're gonna grab the handgun ammo, and then we're gonna grab the handgun ammo over here. This section, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna stick into a corner and let this kill all the zombies for us. If one does decide to be slow, just shoot him 1 time in the knee and call it a day. Yeah, this guy's being a little slow, so we're going to shoot him in the knee. Now these guys you will have to shoot in the knee. I'm going to shoot him in the head actually. Shoot him in the head, we'll stagger him and they'll go over there and get grinded. Same with this guy. That guy did get stuck in the corner. Oh, nope, he's good. Never mind. That guy might get stuck in the corner, but if we move corners, okay, we're good. In with him. 1 time in the head, he'll get stunned. 1 time in the head, he'll get stunned. This makes it so that even though there's a lot of zombies away at the verse, we will have a little bit of a surplus of handgun ammo whenever we leave this section. I missed. Stagger, 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 and then we're going to move forward. Or go back. Alright, should be our last wave. Should be maybe 1 more. Oh, that's it. Perfect. Okay, ladder's gonna come down. We are going to grab
It stopped. It finally stopped.
the battery. We're gonna head down this ladder.
Get out of this place.
Go up this ladder to where we came from. And go through this vent. This is when things are gonna get a little bloody. Alright, let's go up the elevator. We're gonna go collect all of our plugs, which we have 2 inventory spaces free for. And then we are going to get on out of here. So we have to go all the way down. Bursty boy. Weird. I'm not sure if I ever recall one of them bursting. Okay. That guy really wanted me. She's here. Alright. If she does spawn, we are going to turn around and activate the light, but we should be good. That's not her behind us, that is a zombie. Yes. The crappy thing about Grace is that she doesn't have a parry mechanic, so whenever they charge at you, you're kind of just looking at them. It's alright, we can remove this battery and we can get them stuck in the door behind us. So we should have 3 joint plugs. We are going to go ahead and head down here, head to the right, and we are going to leave. Place all the batteries in the slot. Cutscene will happen. We will now magically have Emily in our hands, and we are going to head to the left. There's gonna be one guy who moves really crazy fast on those stairs to the right. I don't know why he does that. And we're just gonna head down this hallway, get in the elevator. We don't have to move. We have to move, but we don't have to move our. I don't have to move my aiming hand at all. Hold F to get this thing out of the way. And this section's done. We're moving on to the helicopter key. It is genuinely crazy. So I just got done doing an insanity run. Just a casual insanity run.
Are you hurt?
Dude, the zombies.
I'm okay.
The casual versus the insanity run.
Good, Emily.
This feels... I feel just good. I just feel protected, safe. Alright, but in all seriousness, she's gonna pop over here. I was told if you keep on walking forward right here, she won't spawn. Alright, so you can choose. She is going to try to swipe at you. Shoot her 3 times. She's going to stagger, hold the button. Usually if you shoot her twice in the head, she'll stagger. I think I just missed and hit an arm. Those swiping attacks are going to look like they're going to hit you, but they are not. Now, with everything in our inventory, we are going to leave.
Hey, Emily.
Not that way,
Do you
this
maybe
way.
want to leave with me? It's not safe here.
Okay.
Good.
Again, you don't see me saving a lot. For you, save as much as you possibly... Save as literally as much as you want.
That's
If
good.
you watch my previous video,
Finally. We made it.
I made the point that
We did
the
it.
game literally does not care how many times that you save it.
Right?
It just cares as long as your in-game time is under 4 hours, you haven't used a healing item, and that you haven't used the blood collector.
let's
That's all it cares.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna go forward, skip this cutscene, and now we're gonna get the helicopter key. This is one of the easier sections of the run. We don't have to use any of our ammo at all, because we get supplied with extinguishers that do the job pretty well. We do not need this anymore. We do not need this anymore. Again, we have a very, very full inventory space here. Or very, very, not full.
Just let it.
Not full. Very empty inventory space. Okay. Rotate that around, extend it out, grab the piece.
Be in here.
I keep on forgetting to do my splits. Again, the nice thing about these runs, save as much as you want. Just follow my path and you'll be good. And just to even prove it, so if you go to your challenges, if you scroll down to incomplete, Speed Demon will not show up for me, but Speed Demon usually shows up in this section. You can actually mouse over it and it'll show you. So this is the one for no herbs or med injectors. I use a steroid that healed me back up to full health. Still counts as 0 times. The game does not consider steroids a healing item, even though it does heal you and put you up to full health. And increases your max health too. Head down this door. I'm gonna save just in case, even though this is a pretty even easy section. So we're basically gonna do 1 lap around this place. I just realized that I hope the microphone can't pick it up. I forgot that over here to my left, I just realized I was so focused on the gameplay. I have a TV show that I was watching just hanging up. Alright, go through this room. Focus, focus, focus. Grab the helicopter key. Activate this, which is going to trigger a cutscene. Go forward. Trigger another cutscene. Skip it. Head to the right. And here, I am not going to save, but save it just in case if you don't feel comfortable. It's not going to necessarily get dicey, it's just going to look dicey. We're going to grab this extinguisher, and this is going to handle all the enemies in front of us. We're going to spray them, they're going to explode, and we're going to be having a good time. That guy is not up. Why did I spray him? Spray this guy, explode. Spray this guy, spray this guy. Go over to the right, spray this guy, and spray the guy in front of us, and we're good to go. That's it. There's no more enemies in this section. It is now simply just a run through and you're good. These enemies are going to clear out. We won't have to worry about them. And they are all bursting. This section I hate because it's like you get the increased run speed, but you also get Grace tripping. I've been getting pretty lucky actually. Alright, stick to the left hand side when you're walking up this path. Only because a crate does drop from the right hand side and it can it doesn't really do that much damage, it just slows you down.
Why does this shit keep happening?
There's gonna be one zombie down here to the right.
Oh, I made it.
I'm just gonna walk past him.
Okay. Oh.
And we're gonna go forward, and then we're gonna be in control of Leon. So the game gives you, I went back and forth between, am I gonna use the bolt action, or am I going to use the M1A and go out of my way and grab it?
Sherry.
For you
Grace is
guys,
still here.
you can do either one. I'm gonna shortcut this to 3, make my grenades 4.
Yeah.
So again,
Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this.
anytime
Is she okay?
you are in your inventory or on your
Got it
map,
covered.
your in-game time still goes up. Grab the hand, or grab the rifle ammo, grab the rifle ammo. Now, you can zoom in since we are unassisted. If I just hold my mouse button down like this, I'm not gonna touch it. It's gonna look like I have an aimbot because it'll just shoot over to an enemy like it just did right there. So you can just stay zoomed in if you want to. Alternatively, there are some enemies like right here that are gonna pop up. And there's some down here. He thankfully showed his face. Oh, she's actually being bothered by a couple people. Shoot, please. That was my gun wasn't shooting. I don't know what just happened. One guy laying on the floor. It looks like I missed. Oh, that's not a person. Yeah, that makes more sense on why I missed. It's not a person. Now, don't ask me why Chunk showed up in the upstairs. Actually, maybe somebody might be able to answer this question for me. Are there two Chunks? Because even whenever you kill Chunk, spoiler alert for people who... Because you're able to kill Chunk as Grace with 3 hemolytic injectors. And if you kill him, he still shows up in the attic for Leon to fight. So I wonder if... Are there just 2 of them and I'm just not aware? Oh, I need to skip this again. This section we're just waiting. Leon's Private Jackson section. If you know the reference, you know the reference. If you don't know the reference, let me go ahead and tell you. It's from one of the best movies of all time, and that is Saving Private Ryan. Private Jackson, who is the sniper, is my favorite character in that entire movie. And also traumatized me as a kid. So fun fact, there you go. Let me just trauma dump. As we're waiting for zombies to show up. Get that guy. I think there's... Oh no, she's done. Okay, I thought there was 2 more, but I miscounted. Like I was counting. I wasn't counting. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am going to shortcut this to 2. My shotgun's going to go to 1. That's just what I always do. Just personal preference. So we are going to try...
Excuse me.
This part is these parts are the sketchiest parts. I am going to wait a little bit. So I do want them to get a little bit close. We don't have to actually really kill them. Because, again... In these early sections with Leon, it does not benefit us to actually kill zombies because we do not get... Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You know what? I needed that. I need to be humbled. You're right. You know, you're right. You're right. My fault, my fault. Alright, skip the cutscene. Immediately pull out your rifle. We're gonna hit him once. Hit him twice in his weak spot. Throw a grenade over here. Take care of this guy real quick. Shoot him his weak spot again. We're going to try to hit him in the back. There's the back. And there is... I somehow managed to parry that attack, and I genuinely have no idea. Alright, dude. Chill out. So you can... It's gonna sound weird. This fight is going absolutely horrible, by the way. There. Jesus. If you kick him, it does burst his final spot. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It's alright. Our health does go back up in the next section when we take over Leon. So if we do take damage here, not the end of the world. Now we're just waiting for the cutscene to trigger, and while that is happening, I'm just collecting ammo. Cutscene triggered, let's move on. Leon's Private Jackson section is over. So you can throw the grenade, and you can run up to the burster, especially if you're on like your final section. You can throw the grenade, stun him, kick him, and he'll burst the final section. That's what I was trying to do. But then I'm just so used to the M1A and just having more rounds that it just threw me off.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts.
Alright, we're gonna go up here.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna go into this room. The important part is there's gonna be magnum ammo. There's gonna be 5 rounds of magnum ammo on this bench. This is the reason, one of the main reasons why this spot is entirely possible. There's your magnum ammo. Let's go ahead and reload that. Okay. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna go down there for Grace's quote-unquote boss fight. Alright, skip this. We're gonna head over to the green button. Press the button, skip the cutscene. And now we need to head down to activate 3 units so that we can
Gotta get the power on. That's my only chance.
finish off her once and for all. Extra spare magnum shots. So any bullet that's remaining in the chamber for Grace, Leon can use. So we're gonna hit up the chemical treatment first. Chemical treatment has a gimmick where it is you have to hold it down for a certain amount of time. Now here, if you want to stun her, you can. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that just so that it stays safe. You can hold this down and be fine, but you will take a little bit of damage. But you can also hit her one time, hold the button. This is the reason why we have the magnum rounds, specifically one shot on her will stun her, and then you'll be able to maneuver around her as many times as you need. I am trying not to use too much of the magnum ammo because I do want to save at least probably 3 to 4 rounds for Leon, because I want him to have some for the spider boss fight that's going to be coming up here soon. Because whatever is left over for Leon, or whatever is left over in Grace, so for example, if I don't shoot at all, Leon will get 5 shots. If I shoot 2 times, if I have 3 bullets left, Leon will get all those 3 shots. So she's going to grab you here no matter what. Nothing you can do about it. You won't take damage, a script event. Important part though, do not wait a minute before shooting her, because you don't want her to be in the way. If you shoot her immediately, she's going to block your path and you won't be able to get over here to actually do the crank. We will probably end up using 1 more bullet just to be safe. Again, I'm currently at fine. You guys are probably in the caution status if you guys didn't use the steroid, or if you're just simply a better gamer than I am, you could just be in the fine status. This is the spot I was talking about. We're going to stun her right here. We're just going to run straight forward. And we're going to turn on this light, and that's our last light that we have to turn on. And then we're going to quote-unquote finish this boss fight.
They should open the hatch.
She's screaming, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And while she's doing that, we're going to go up this elevator, and man, my neck is just... If you see me looking over to the left and right, I'm trying to stretch my neck out. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. We need to go hit the light. She's going to spawn up. If we hit this light, the roof hatch will open. The game, if you have tutorials on, is going to tell you to shoot the boss. Do not shoot the boss. Even on Insanity, this works. Just wait. Literally just wait. She will die on her own from the sun. We don't have to shoot her at all. Alright, she's done. Skip the cutscene. We are going to go talk to Emily over here to the right. And we have 3 shots for Leon for the spider boss fight, which is good. That's good. This spot is scripted event. Just shoot it. Just try to aim for the heart. Done. Skip. Yeah, sure. Let's save the progress. Skip the cutscene, and then we should be playing as our favorite boy, Leon S. Kennedy. All right. Leon sections. We should be approaching the part where we are going to be getting our tracking module, which means, as Leon, we'll be able to start finally upgrading stuff.
It's like time stopped here.
Again, notice the health.
Could have just been a normal city.
Even though we took damage during our last encounter,
Now it's
we do
nothing
have
but
full health
action
right now.
movies.
And so this section's going to be a little bit different, just because since we don't have the influx of ammo that we normally would on New Game Plus, we're still going to be trying to take out as many things as possible. But usually we have a lot of shotgun ammo, a lot of pistol ammo at this point. Alright, turn around, break this box. We are going to swipe. Swipe. So whenever she busts out that window, I don't know what the gender of the spider is. They just run down this hallway and hang here. You'll go through a scripted event where it's going to shove you through a wall. It doesn't matter how many times you shoot this thing right here, it will not kill it. Trust me. I did a RPG run and I shot it a lot and nothing happened. Keep on running. We are going to go break this open right here. We're going to break this open. We're going to go through here. And then we're going to go upstairs and a whole bunch of small spiders are going to spawn in. The first one we are going to axe down. Grab this ammo. I love me some ammo. First one's going to come down. Axe him. And then now they're going to sort of spawn. We're going to wait for all of them to spawn. Throw a grenade in the middle to kill all of them. Just for the purpose of trying to avoid getting grabbed, because this thing's going to pop through the window. We're going to run away so we don't take damage. And we're going to keep on just axing these small guys so we don't take any damage. The biggest thing is just avoid that spider attack. The last one I did, I didn't. So I'm trying to learn from my mistakes here. Alright, so here we actually want to bait it. As it's climbing down, I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna break this open for the ammo. And then I'm gonna jump down. Head to the left here. And I'm gonna bait it over to right here. I'm gonna wait for it to get close enough, explode it, unleash Requiem rounds on it, and then a couple shotgun blasts, and then that should be the boss fight over. So hit the weak spot with Requiem. 1, 2, 3. Shotgun. It's gonna turn around. 1, 2. Boss fight over. Easy enough. And that's why I was saying for the Requiem parts, we're going to try to keep as much as possible because we want Leon to be healthy. Have a healthy supply to make that boss fight easy, because we won't be using the Requiem literally for the rest of the run. That's the last time we'll see the Requiem. Will we still have it in our inventory and in our hearts? Yeah, of course. Skip this cutscene. It's gonna say, hey, there's a whole bunch of stuff you have to detonate. Or, no, it's not. It's saying there's something we can put a detonator in there.
Whose camp is this?
Okay, so this is when we're gonna get the... I gotta turn on the power first. My brain just went absolutely haywire. Turn on the power to pick up your tactical tracker, and now we are able to, as we kill things, we are finally able to get points. So the compensator has been added to my supply box. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. I don't know if that is given to everybody. I truly do not know. Alright, but the important thing is, whenever we enter here, you see how it has this handgun ammo? We can't afford it right now. We are going to be picking that up every single time we possibly can to get an influx of ammo. And we're going to be primarily wanting to stack up or increase the power of our rifle, our shotgun, and then we'll do the handgun. Because the handgun will essentially be your primary... I am like way past my splits here. Alright, so I gotta pause it for a second. I got a code brown, hold on. Alright, and I am back. Emergency avoided. So with the garage section, the nice thing with Leon now is that we are able to
Strange.
get experience for kills.
Where are all the bodies?
So how it's going to go with that, it's going to be upgrade, buy ammo, upgrade the firepower, and then hopefully, and then try to get armor, and then if we can do magazine capacity, we will. If we can do other stuff, we will. There should be one guy behind us. I guess we're just gonna... I'm just actually gonna go ahead and just try to ignore everything I possibly can in this section, because as much as I would like the points to go ahead and upgrade stuff, I really don't want to be in this section for too long. You can if you want to. If you want to absolutely just go haywire here, feel free. I'm just choosing not to. Wait for this person to jump out. Melee attack. I did try to turn up the brightness in my last... I did watch some of my last videos back during the editing process. Obviously. Make sure you grab this apartment key. I did notice that it was a little dark in some areas, so I tried to make sure that in those dark areas it was at least a little bit brighter. Alright, this section we're going to interact with the gas can. It's going to tell us we need some fuel. We're going to hit it. We're going to go to the right.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible.
Go up the ladder.
All been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
And we're going to go to the left
Part for the detonator somewhere
to get our first detonator part. We have to do this whole spot where we have to look around to see where we're going. So we're going to do that really quickly. Just line up and just spam your action button to get through it as fast as possible.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
Another BSAA camp. It should have the signal receiver.
Gotta do the gas station, and then there's gonna be one behind us.
Relay's over there, huh? That should be a fun trip.
So with this done, we are going to head down the elevator, and we're gonna make our way through the apartments.
Okay. I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
So right here, we can't really upgrade anything. If you did kill a lot, then feel free to upgrade. I did not, so I am not going to. I'm gonna hold off to upgrade until afterwards. So now we need to head down here. We need to go through the garage section where we have to get a couple batteries. I do shoot this down because usually it's a hand grenade. And there's a section later on in the arc part of the game where I will utilize grenades to dispatch of some nasty agents quickly. Alright, so head down here. We're going to take a left. We can sneak up on this guy. Is it fast? No. Is it fun? Yes. And he also has a tracking module, which is good. So I am going to take... I'm going to wait on that guy. Usually I take care of him because he can be a bit of a pain. But before I go to that section, I'm not going to. Let's break this box, try to get some ammo. Perfect. So with Leon, you can craft, by the way. We don't have anything because we don't have any scrap. We can do stack grenades. We are able to craft just fine with Leon. It does not negatively impact anything. We're gonna head down here, and then this is the part where this is my. Each section has a part where I'm just a little about with the Leon sections, just because we are a little bit. Mostly just because I'm low on ammo. Lower on ammo than I usually am on my runs I do for this. Typically, like I said, in New Game Plus playthroughs, we have a lot. We get that stash right from the get-go, and we can utilize it and buy ammo almost immediately. We're gonna have a big boy show up here, so we'll get your rifle ready. So we're gonna press it, hold it, go back. We are gonna shoot his first spot. We're gonna shoot his. Oh, I missed. I'm gonna shoot a second spot. Shoot that spot. Shoot that spot. And then I want to wait a second because I want to. We're gonna dispatch of this guy. Dispatch of this. Parry does. Parry that attack. Okay. Thankfully, I took barely any damage there. Now I'm genuinely shocked that you're still alive. We're gonna throw a grenade right here because it's gonna knock the big boy down, and then we're gonna be able to take care of his last. It didn't do it. Wow. Okay. This is weird. This is getting weird. All right, we're just gonna shoot it off. Can you please just cooperate? Oh my God. That's just so much ammunition from that singular guy. Is crazy. That's alright. As we find scrap around here, we will utilize it to make our rifle ammo, shotgun ammo, and we'll be able to buy it here in a second. Alright. Make sure we pick up anything off the ground. Go ahead and move this all the way over. And we are going to first take a left where this gate is moving, because there's 2 boxes that will net us some ammo. Perfect. Now if you want to, I don't know how he got me. I thought I was turned around fast enough. I am just going to, out of spite, really didn't have to go that crazy on the guy, but we went that crazy on that guy. Perfect. We found some scrap. So now that we have, anytime you get large gunpowder, always convert it into shoddy shells. That's even better. Perfect. That's amazing. Small, same thing. It's where we're going to have to decide. I have 10 shoddy shells, and I'm actually going to wait. See what gun goes lower first, and then I'll make my decision based upon that. So in this section, if you do take damage as Leon, it's just like the previous one, where there's going to be a section where you get on a bike. When you get on that bike, your health afterwards, your health will go back to full. So if you do take damage during this section, you will regenerate back to full health before you hit up the arc section. So now that we have the battery, and I'm just gonna make sure that I have it because the last time I in fact did not. We're gonna take a left. Now we're gonna go up this ladder over here. I am gonna dispatch of this guy, try to get behind him, hatchet him. Free fun kill. Sharpen my tool. Head up the ladder. Let's see if I can get this. Perfect. Melee attack, and we should be able to do a power attack and get him. Parry this guy. We're gonna do another power attack. Hopefully kill that guy. He's not down, interesting. Now he is. twice in the head. He didn't go down. So this is where the run, like I said, this is where the run does start differing a little bit, just because I am going to try to use melee as much as possible until I get to a point where ammo feels comfortable. Because usually on New Game Plus, with the pistol that we have and the upgrades that we have on it, it only takes roughly around, I don't know, I would say probably three headshots to kill an enemy, 4 for the BSA agents. This one, it takes a little bit more. We're going to grab this for the shotgun shells, tracking module, and gunpowder. Now that we have some scrap, we are going to sort of decide here. We need handgun ammo for sure, so we're going to go and do that. And then we definitely need a lot of shotgun shells, so we're going to pick up those. We're going to sneak up, melee this guy. We are apparently not going to sneak up on this guy, even though I was trying to. I was trying to see if I can parry any of them to stagger. Looks like they're not going to do that for me. They're not going to behave. Melee this guy. Dude, I love this. I love these finishers so much, man. It's just so cool. Parry that. That wasn't a parry. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm just going to swing this at you and see how you feel about it. Yeah, you didn't appreciate it, did you? Yeah. Didn't feel good on me either. Alright, and we're going to grab the second battery. So this part, a little bit slower. Oh yeah, I forgot that we get the gall. I completely forgot about that. We're not going to use it. We're going to sell it. My brain is... Oh, I need to sharpen this. Make sure you always have that bad boy sharpened. Always, always, always. You live and die by the parry. Which weird, which strange because it sounds like I'm talking about a Dark Souls game, but I'm actually talking about RE9 as Leon S. Kennedy. Put the batteries in. And then now we are going to head to the gas station. So we will use the machine gun if necessary, like the 40 rounds that we get. You don't have to sell it. Like if you are a big machine gun fan, if you want to use it, use it. We will be getting ammo for it. Got the BSA key. I need to remind myself. No, that's just a heal. Trying to remember which sections had handgun ammo or not.
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
These parts do get a little difficult. This should be a hand grenade.
Yeah, hold on.
So feel free to use hand grenades
Database is coming up.
at your own, like as you wish. Just make sure you keep 2, and you don't really have to. It just makes one particular section a lot easier. Hatchet this guy down. Okay. There's one guy who always gets me, who I'm not gonna let get me. We're gonna grab that scrap. No, sir. You have gotten me on a lot of runs. This run, not today. And I'm not even joking when I say that. He has gotten me on literally every run. I can't remember if there's some scrap in here. Rifle ammo, perfect. Herbs, we don't need that.
Gotta fill this up.
Alright, now that we have the gas can, we are going to head out to trigger... Well, there's that guy.
Let me guess.
He's dead.
You must be the town lumberjack.
So we have to kill all the infected. I would like to melee as much as possible. Obviously melee with this particular playthrough Melee does mean you're going to be closer to the enemies, so you're going to be more liable at taking damage. That being said, I'm whipping shots. It's a risk I'm willing to take, just because, again, we do get our health back after this section as Leon. That guy's down. Make sure it didn't drop anything. We're going to try to stay in this little back lane, because this is the safest spot. We'll see where everyone's coming from, so we don't get a sneak attack. Rifle ammo like her. We are going to break this box open real quick just for the ammo. Turn back around. And then we should be close. There's a person right next to me. I'm just making sure if I seem a little spastic in this part, it's because it's a new route. I mean, it's not really a new route. All the enemies spawn in the exact same spot. I'm just used to having way more handgun ammo than I currently have. Come in here. Break this down. We have a chainsaw boy that's going to come out. Oh. Not him. It's another one. He's behind us. Oh my god! I've never seen him do that before. That's crazy. We're going to parry. So usually the shotgun staggers. I'm assuming because I'm using a different shotgun, he's not staggering. So he should die here, hopefully in this next shot. Maybe the next shot. Okay, he's dead. So it'll give us a tracking module for more stuff. And there we go. That's the gas station complete. Let's go fuel up our tank and get out of here. We will probably run through the BSA agent. Or the camp, I mean. The BSAA. Refuel, and then we still need to go to the apartment rooftops with all the missiles, and then we need to go to the section. We need to go through. Oh, let me sharpen my tool real quick. What am I doing? And then we need to go to the broken building section, which is probably the coolest section, but also, again, some of my least favorite because it's just everything's just so kill hungry. Even though, realistically speaking, in this playthrough, even though it's so kill hungry, we'll be fine. So you can do this if you want to. I'm just taking care of this guy because I'm just trying to get as much points as I possibly can without wasting too much ammo. Because we are going to stock up on ammo a little bit. And the hatchet's also, it's free. We don't have to use any ammo with the hatchet. There's a container back here with the BSAA. Usually I don't grab it, but in this case it does have the M1A, which I do want to grab, but my inventory management is absolutely abysmal. So I actually don't think we're even going to have space for it unless I drop something. Actually, this might be perfect amount of space. Usually I don't grab this. I am going to grab it just because I prefer using that gun over the bolt action. And again, we have a lot of time in this run. A lot of free time. There are going to be 3 zombies that pop out of here, so I'm going to open this up. Open it up and quickly run away. This is a small detour. We are going to lose a few minutes of time from this, but we do get, for one, 5,000 points. Oh, we'll get 1,500 points from the zombies that we just killed. Handgun ammo, and we'll get the marksman rifle, as well as the additional points from selling the bolt action. Check this, handgun ammo. We got a broken boy here. This is where I'm actually going to equip, since we're not going to be using it, I'm actually going to equip the bolt action so that if I need to take care of some zombies, I will just use the bolt action. Actually, in here, I'm not going to do that because that would be a mistake. Come back here, grab some ammo. Machine gun ammo again. We will, if we need to, I'm actually going to whip it out just because we have it. It's free. Why not? And it's casual, so let's be realistic here. The enemies died somewhat quickly. That's 17 shots, so I can kill a decent amount of zombies with this. So don't pull the lever immediately, because there's going to be a guy with a gun up here. He is down here, never mind. He's going to drop submachine gun ammo. There's going to be one more. That fight went really well. Okay. Well, good thing I don't plan on keeping that. I'm gonna reload it though, because if I keep on getting ammo for it, I might as well use it. Usually I keep the ammo, sell it, but since I completely spaced that the game just gives it to you, I'm just gonna use it. So instead of using my handgun ammo, I'm just gonna use this for a little bit until it gets run down, and then I'm gonna switch over to my handgun. No, sir. A good thing is we do have a lot of points, which is good. We want a lot of points. Alright, this section is the mortar scene. It's the castle section from Resident Evil 4 redone. Leon just absolutely cannot get a effing break. Should be rifle ammo. I'm going to go ahead and equip the bolt action. I'm going to register this back to 3. Just because I want to use these 6 shots. Just so I can get as much value out of this gun as possible. This is where the run changes a little bit. So instead of trying to use my, I'm gonna try to use my gun as little as possible. Besides my rifle. Peek through the window, shoot that guy. Shouldn't be a problem anymore. You tried. It was a good effort. We're gonna come over here, break through this box, try to get some ammo. And we are going to sharpen. I'm just making sure my blade is sharpened. Box over here. We're not gonna worry about it. If it was any other ammo besides machine gun ammo, I would worry about it. But since it's machine gun ammo, I'm not that worried about it. Huh. Interesting. For some reason I thought I could see him. Maybe not. Where's the machine gun ammo? We are full on inventory space here, which is not good. I'm actually gonna disregard. I really need to go back to the camp, don't I? I've never ran into this problem before. It's honestly kind of a nice problem to have compared to the other alternative. Again, I'm just going to use the machine gun. Oh my god. That makes everything way more complicated. Okay, well don't stand still for too long or you'll be a doofus like me and accidentally stop this. This run is just slowly but surely getting cursed. We're jumping up here and dealing with this guy right now. That's alright. There's no big enemies that I'm really worried about taking damage from. This is where the strat differs. We are going to use this to basically take out enemies. Instead of going down there and risking us taking damage from the missiles, we're just going to use the mortar. And once it's cleared and once it's safe, we are going to exit. Damn, I really wish I didn't take a hit from that mortar. Oh well. What can you do? It's in the past, we gotta move on. Submachine gun ammo, don't care, don't care. Tracking modules, I do care about significantly. Files, don't care about. We're gonna get our last broken part here. We're gonna combine it. And then we are going to be good to go. So we're going to jump down here, which is going to spawn in the zombies. So if you jump down, spawn the zombies, run back up, we can just use the mortar instead of our ammo. Slower strat, but it does give you solid ammo conservate or you know what? It saves ammo. There you go. I'm not going to try to use big words. So instead of dealing with these guys, we are going to save ammo and do this. We're at the point where we desperately are going to be needing... Is there anything I can get rid of that I can think of? I need the grenades, I need this. I need the keys. I don't need this. I need the rifle ammo. Unfortunately, we're just going to miss out on 3 shotgun shells. If this run ends over 3 shotgun shells, it'll just be unfortunate. I would say I would scream, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Okay, Leon, we are going a bit kill heavy. Okay, perfect. Now we are at a point where we can actually go to the camp
Signal receiver.
and remove some of the stuff from our inventory so we won't have to run into inventory problems again.
By the way,
This is whenever I'm going to register this back to my 3 shortcut
I found
to
some
serve its
evidence
purpose.
of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA.
Don't reload it! Don't reload it!
It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch your back.
I'm just equipping this
Contact you.
just so I can, since I'm going to be getting rid of it anyway, might as well earn some points from it. Alright, so pull this lever. I will say this is probably the one, that's the apartment, the rooftop's done. Now we need to go to logistics, rappel down. Sir? I may have forgot that he was going to be right there. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. This is good. This is good. Before we open that box and get more ammo, we are going to first get all of our points. It just feels good to have a lot of points. So we are going to go ahead and sell the Gall. We are going to sell the Classic 70. And then, boom, now we're gonna have more points. So in our inventory we should have, now, I usually don't do inventory management. I'm not going to. The only thing I am gonna do is register. No, that's fine. Okay, first things first. We are always gonna buy handgun ammo, shotgun shells first, and rifle ammo here. Always, always, always. We don't need to buy case upgrades or anything like that. we are going to upgrade our alligator snapper to be a better zombie destroyer. We are going to upgrade our shotgun to be a better close range destroyer. And then we are going to upgrade our marksman rifle max level. Now here, since we have extra points, I am going to grab the level 1 armor and level 2 armor. Now that is looking a hell of a lot better. We could, if we wanted to, we could have grabbed the Silencer 9, since we didn't really have that many upgrades at all. We could have grabbed the Silencer 9, but Let's see what else, if there's anything that's actually worth upgrading here. Let's do rate of fire, actually. I like that for the shotgun. Increase rate of fire. Let's go ahead and keep these, and let's safety save. And then let's head up to logistics. So we actually have, at this point, we actually have a decent amount of... Now we're doing good on ammo. I'm feeling way more comfortable about ammo. We have a clear inventory. Pistol ammo is going to go down a little bit in this section. Once you go up the elevator, take a right. My commentary gets way worse during the Leon sections because it feels like I'm almost freestyling a little bit. I didn't plan on grabbing the M1A, but I just decided to at the very last second. I think that's the best call because I think it's just the better gun to use. Now that's done, press the button. We're going to rappel over. Shouldn't be anything on here that's really going to do much damage to us. So if you do get any machine gun ammo from now on, sell it.
Right, I can use that.
Sell it, sell it, sell it. 3 points, we can upgrade stuff, max stuff out. You don't have to buy the exact guns I'm buying. If you have an influx of... The biggest thing I would say is just make sure you have your level 2 armor. And then whatever pistol you plan on using, max it out. If you want to go the Silencer 7 route, which is kind of what I was debating back there, you can. Just make sure you have that level 2 armor. It helps out really well. Again, this is casual. And this is a very, very safe run. This is all about just mitigating damage here. I only came back over here for the large gunpowder. You don't have to go that direction if you don't want to. But that's just in case if I get scrap, I can convert it to rifle or... Actually, do I have scrap? No, I do not. You can convert that to rifle or shot and shells. Try to conserve ammo by not shooting those down. You know, we're gonna have to shoot something down. This box on the left should be handgun ammo. But hopefully, if you are better than me, you will have not taken damage from that mortar. Good news is, just like in gray sections, Leon, if he is in the red, he will regenerate his health back up to yellow. Take care of that. Shoot that down over there. Let's jump down. I wouldn't mind just a little bit more. I really actually wouldn't mind switching this over to the Silencer. I might switch this the alligator over to the Silencer 7 just for the better fire rate, or for the better increased magazine design, fire rate, and firepower. I might do that. I actually might do that. Stay left here because this card's gonna come down. You need to go to the right because this card's gonna come down. Break on the boxes. Always grab that ammo. And then we're gonna jump down. Now here you can choose to fight. I am going to choose not to. And I'm going to shoot this down. Because there's a guy with a grenade right over here. If we get everyone close enough... You know what? Let's see if that guy with the grenade gets close. Somewhat close, but it's a little not pretty over here right now. We're gonna try to avoid all these guys. I was just trying to see if they would get close enough. There is a machine gun guy up here. Take care of him. On my last run, he did mess me up. There's gonna be a guy with a grenade. Another machine gun guy. Another grenade guy. Oh my god, I'm running out of ammo. Jesus. Alright, now that we have the third part, we're back to normal zombies. They don't have guns anymore.
Let's find those detonator parts.
Pick up these 2 hand grenades. Pick up the tracking module. We will always take points. That's our third and final part.
Picked up the relay.
Now it's time to leave.
Were you able to fix that broken part?
Head over here to the right.
Can't fix it without a tool.
Take a left. I was tweaking there for a second. Alright, we're gonna shoot this down first. Shoot this down first. Okay. Act like I did that on the first try. And then we're not gonna look where we're going, because we already know where we're going, even though the on sections always feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, even though I know I'm on the correct path. It just, every single time, something always just goes wrong. Head up the stairs. Again, ammo conservation's a big point. Got a lot of ammo. Kill as much as you want. We're gonna try melee, swing. Oh, that guy kill that guy too? Nice. Parry this guy. Try a John Wickham, it didn't work. Hanging him in the back. He's a burster. There should be a guy trying to throw something at us. That's the only thing to really mentally notate. Is that make sure you don't let that guy throw something at you. Burster's gonna pop out of there. We're just gonna climb up and ignore him. That's not a fight that I really feel like taking. This guy, you can choose to fight. I'm just gonna run down. Activate the wheel, keep him moving forward. So even with going a different path, we are still on track to probably get the game done around 240, 250. All that to say, we're speed running, gentlemen and ladies, if you're watching. We're speed running, kind of. We're speed demoning, if that's a thing. Did I actually kill that guy? With 2 shots? That's actually kind of crazy. I am gonna just use my rifle. I just don't really feel like dealing with them. I want to melee him. I want to melee him. Alright, Chainsaw Boy is going to show up. Grab the gunpowder. Melee this guy. I thought that was going to kill him. We're going to wait for him to get close to the red containers, and that's when we're going to activate. Ooh, you got off the edge there, huh? Oh my god. Okay. So,
To the other side.
I just died. So we are going to continue forward. That was insane. I'm pretty sure he was the guy that killed me. That is insane to me. I have no... I feel like bad, kind of. I feel a little dirty. So usually what I'd recommend doing is if you do die, do not do what I just did, which was I hit the continue button, because that continues your time. I would load up a save file personally, which is actually what I'm gonna do. No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep everything on one run. Break open these boxes just to show that even though that you died, even though that I died, we'll still have plenty of time. That is like crazy unfortunate, especially like right there. And my last save was actually not that long ago. I don't want to make the RTA timer on the right hand side go crazy, so I'm just gonna choose not to. I'm just gonna choose not to. Even though I was really tempting on loading a new save file, or loading my save file just for the time to be lower, I'm not going to.
We'll have to take the next one.
If you go down, biggest thing, just make sure load your save file. Do not hit the continue button like I did. Good thing the achievements does not matter about deaths. It's all about speed and not using healing. And the blood collector, which Leon doesn't have that, so it doesn't matter. That's crazy to me. Wow, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. We took the damage from that, and then a flying rock that knocks us out of bounds is what gets me. It's alright. That was yesterday, it's now today, even though it's the same day. Alright, so ammo, your handgun ammo always gets a little low on this part. It does equalize eventually. Ooh. Yes, 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 I like that. You can use your shotgun here. If you don't want to use your handgun, you can use your shotgun. I just choose to use it because I want to conserve my shoddy and my rifle for bosses. Dang. Okay, let's keep on moving forward. Let's move past it. Let's move past it. Let's see where we're at. RTA wise, we're still doing very well. Alright, so now all we gotta do is go get the repair kit. And once we get the repair kit, we will get out of here. We'll do the Leon section with the motorcycle, we'll regen our health, and then we'll be good. Did I not get this before? Guess not. Free ammo. So depending on how much I have here, I might opt out to sell the alligator. I'm gonna go and repair my body armor. Ammo has not gone up. So yeah, I am gonna sell the alligator snapper in favor of the silencer 9. You do not have to do this. I am doing this just because I just prefer this weapon. That is literally the only reason. Again, don't do it if you do not want to. And I'm just making sure anything and everything is good to go. Reload speed, sure, that's fine. Magazine size, probably should have did that. All right, let's go ahead and save, even though we did die, unfortunately. You know what? I just gotta say enough is enough and tell myself I'll move on. Let's go to this BSAA container. Open it up. And then we are going to get the repair kit. Now that I have that, let's go ahead and detonate the gate and get out of here. And then we'll do Leon. Then we'll do the Leon section with the motorcycle. We'll do RPD library.
Luckily, I found a bike.
And then after that, probably my least favorite part of the run is the girl walk. I don't know what else to call it. It's really, really weird. Dang. Only 5 minutes behind my other run, which is kind of crazy, even though I basically just had to redo an entire section. Alright, so notice Leon's health is full health.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
And this part's pretty simple. Kill the dogs as quickly as possible. Whenever Victor has a red arrow on him, try to shoot him to cancel out the attack. You won't take any damage and you'll be good to go. I'm not really too sure why I didn't reload right there. Wow, what is going on this run? This is actually kind of crazy.
Pups could use more training.
I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not really too much to talk about in this section, so I am gonna be a little quiet. See that little, besides that little red arrow right there, you want to shoot him right there to cancel out his attack so he doesn't hit you with that RPG. These two are gonna swap over here on the right, one's gonna be over here on the left, and then he should. Nope, another one on the left, another one on the right. Nice thing about all this, 3 points. We should at some point shoot a rocket down. There we go. Should be going down an alleyway.
So much for the direct route.
No zombie dogs down here. Make sure you just don't reload. I have gone down here and may or may not have reloaded and spaced out and died from an explosion. It happens. It's okay. This one you can't avoid. Scripted scene, won't take damage. Kill the zombie dogs, even though these are definitely not zombie dogs. Shoot him to cancel out his attack. We're just gonna sit here and wait. You don't have to shoot him, I'm just doing it for fun. And then we have one of the coolest scenes.
I don't give up that easy.
And it's all scripted, so I can sit here and drink water for it. I did see a good video about this, where it was like same game BTW. And it was showing gray sections where it's very, very, intense, scary girls running around, and it shows the scene of him shooting up. And I honestly thought that was like the best depiction of the game. Like, not even as a comedic sense, like that literally is how this game works. Leon sections are not scary at all. It's gun, 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 have a good time. Grace is manage your inventory. I guess unless you're doing this run, then it's not going to be too stressful. Shoot him once, twice, skip the cutscene, and then now we should be at RPD. Okay. The nice thing about this, the stash will be refilled on ammo. So we'll be able to get even more shotgun ammo, even more rifle ammo. I weirdly enough have more ammo. I have more shotgun and more marksman rifle ammo in this run than I did my New Game Plus run. I wonder if it's just because you know what? It's probably just because I've been trying to melee more, and also...
It's still standing.
Why am I thinking I'm gonna have to go through that door? And it's also just from... Especially in like the mortar scene. Not having to kill those guys. Alright, let's get this. 16 kills. Again, ammo. Ammo. Shotgun shells. Rifle ammo. Repair kit. If you do have stuff to tune it up. Don't worry about the Requiem. I am going to upgrade the ammo capacity for this. So I do like that being at 20. And then we are going to continue on. Alright. We just need to go down to the library to pick up the jack that Leon placed there, what was it, 30 years ago at this point? I'm tripping out. I need to take a... Dude, I'm messed up. We need to go down this hallway. Wow. And look at that. Just look at it.
Rest easy, officer.
I always go down that. Okay. You know what? This is a good run. This is a solid run. We're having fun. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Everyone's getting their achievements. It doesn't matter. I need to quit being so hard on myself. Let's keep it moving forward here. Alright, so let's jump down here. So Mr. Well, we'll get to him in a second. Let's just get through... Let's just get through this next section that I genuinely enjoy so much.
You need to understand.
Alright, now we are no longer Leon. We are... Wow, I'm 28 minutes, or 28 seconds. I'm somehow in the green. Well, that's definitely going to change. Because this section takes a while.
Get back!
Skip, hold, quick turn. We're going to go back to the room to hide.
What was that?
Not too much you can really do, Skip. It just sort of... This section... On a normal playthrough, it's really fun. It's terrifying. And you feel like you're in a scene from Weapons. On a speedrun, it's a time to drink the water. I'm actually gonna take this time to respond to some YouTube comments from my last video. Wow. Wow. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. That video is doing great. Oh my gosh, this is actually really cool. Wow. I'm actually kind of mind blown. I just looked at the previous video and wow, it's People are loving it. People are liking it. I mean, that's a good sign. Wow, that's so cool.
Someone help me.
All right, so this section we are going to. I'm trying to lock in here. I'm locking back in. We're gonna go to the left. There's not really too much. There's not really any tricks, anything special we do here. We just simply go through it as you normally would on a normal playthrough. Alright, so now we're going to be hearing some crashes. We want to hide underneath here. We want to wait for them to fall down. And again, this is going to be a time where I am going to sit here and respond to some more YouTube comments. So there's a lot. It's genuinely a lot. Hello. Good morning. How's your day? I'm doing all right myself. Alright, now that we're prompted to crawl out, we are going to wait a second, crawl out just for safety. Usually you can hit F immediately and you'll be just fine. You're not going to be risk being spotted. Man, they're just so creepy, man. They're so creepy. They're weird. Alright, so we're going to come down here. We're going to wait. Because eventually they're going to turn around. That's for them to turn around. That's our cue to run away. So we're going to run away. And we're going to hopefully not get spotted. They should go back down into the door now. And we should be good to go. As long as you don't hear giggling on the right hand side, that means they're gone. However, if you do get spotted again on this section, you will die. So they are gone. It's a little weird. It's like you have to intentionally get spotted. So we're going to go over here, turn on the light. We are going to pull out this drawer, and we're going to climb up it and grab the key. Alright, so we're going to grab the key. Now we're going to turn around. We're going to hear one crack. And then once we hear that crack, we're going to run back. We are going to crouch right here. And then we are just going to wait for them to go away. And then that's going to be the last... Not the last of that we'll see him, but it's the last time that we have to hide at least. Wait for him to go around the corner and we will be good to go. And we're good. Sprint over here, unlock it, and then we will go down here and then head to the even secret area. If you recognize this orphanage, that's because it was the same orphanage in Resident Evil 2.
please just be a bad dream? What? Why did they?
Go down here to the right. Again, this section, there's not going to be too much talking just because there's not much going on. If I was at, you know, Games Done Quick or something, I'd be like, yeah, read donations for the next 10 minutes. Because genuinely, there is not much to really talk about here. Alright, we are going to go to this door. It's going to open, unveil the umbrella logo, and then we're going to wait for the other door to open up. And then we are going to pull this lever. That's going to open up the doorway so that we can go get the fire poker. Let's go ahead and open this, pull this out, open it up. Climb up. Climb up. And let's grab the fire poker. I've been kind of going back and forth in my head. If I want to restart that one spot so I don't die, but at the same time, well, no, because I don't want to mess up the RTA. Alright, we're going to quick turn here. We're going to head down to the right. She's going to pat her hand down, and then we are going to leave. Use the fire stick. We can skip and hold this part. We're going to quick turn, head down to the right.
What's wrong with them? What is this place?
The only good part is that escaping RPD and the boss fight there doesn't take very long. And honestly, the lab doesn't take very long either. Is that babies?
Are those babies?
And then to get out of this hellhole of a section, all we have to do is just change the slider, wait for it to give us the prompt to skip, and we are going to skip. We are going to skip. Alright, Emily section done. Skip this, escape RPD. So the big thing about Mr. X, he is going to come out of that doorway regardless. All of his attacks are parryable, so as long as your hatchet is up to speed, he'll be fine. He's going to burst through this wall, just run straight past him. He's slow enough on casual that you can run past most of his attacks. Climb up, and then what we're going to do is we are going to go to the visiting room. And what's going to happen is something's going to burst through the wall. We're going to turn around. And then he's going to burst through the wall right over here. We're just going to hang tight right here. Wait for him to burst through the wall. There he goes. And then this is where you can decide to... I'm just going to parry his attack, and then I'm going to move around him. And then, you know, we go to the left here. And then we go to the right. And that's going to be the end of... That's going to be the end of running away from him. We still have to fight him.
But apparently it's someplace important.
I probably am going to go ahead and come down here. No, I'm not, because there's another save point before the boss fight. Ammo does not restore right there. So the boss fight is going to be pretty easy. All we're really going to do is we are going to use our rifle to... We're going to try to stagger him after 5 bullets. Let me just try to explain that all over again. After 5 bullets, he staggers with the rifle. Once he staggers, we're gonna re-stagger him, and we're gonna re-stagger him, and then once he gets close, we're gonna parry, switch over to our shotgun, and then use the shotgun. That's what I was trying to explain. That's why we upgraded the firepower of the shotgun. You can't go all the way, even though it says you can, and that's because you need advanced tuning for that, and in order to get that, you need to grab all the Mr. Raccoon dolls. Alright, so boss fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's staggered apparently. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna jump up. Once he jumps up, this is when things are gonna start getting a little weird. We're just gonna sit here, plug him with a shotgun. We should be able to hatchet him. Oh, I didn't hatch it. That's interesting. Oh, I missed that attack. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hatchet him. We have a lot of ammo. I mean, a lot of ammo. All we're gonna do, we're gonna stay right in front of him. Parry that attack, parry that attack, parry that attack, and then shotgun. We are gonna run away because if he does hit us, we don't have a hatchet to parry. And then we're gonna keep on plugging away at him. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna reload. Alright, good, he dropped down. This is basically the gameplay loop with this fight. And he's dead.
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Alright, now we're at the orphanage. We didn't really take that much damage. Took a little bit on a attack that I could have avoided.
Made it.
But honestly, this run's kind of been... This run's been a little weird.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground. There is.
We're gonna head to this section. And now we're gonna be on what I call the plant section. You could, if you really wanted to, when you get to the open area, now that I'm thinking about it more, you probably could switch over and get the tac or get the riot shotgun. Not upgrade the shotgun at all, sell the shotgun, get another shotgun if you really wanted to. Here, head down, and we should be heading into what I deem the plant section. Back here will be some rifle ammo that we'll pick up. Rifle ammo will be what we use for the plant section boss fight. Those attacks are parryable too. This is weird. Every single attack in this game is parryable. With Leon, it feels like. There's even the final boss that has some pretty big hands you can parry. This is crazy. Alright, so here's the plants. So we're gonna wait for it to open up, and then we're gonna shoot it twice. You can choose to use a shotgun, or you can choose to use the rifle. Use whichever one you have the most ammo on. I'm just choosing to use the shotgun. Back behind there is some scrap. I believe I have some large gunpowder. Yeah. And then we're going to create some shotgun shells for this. Try not to use your grenades. We have plenty of grenades, and we are going to need them for one shot or one spot specifically. Open it up. Grab that. Grab the handgun ammo. Grab the submachine gun ammo just because I can sell it. Trying to think of when I'll get to ARC. Probably in the next 5 minutes. So 234, so it would be underneath 3 hours. Alright, so if you look above, you can actually see where they're at.
The perfect place to hide something.
So like for example, what am I doing? There are none in this section. If we move forward, you can see exactly where they're at. So you can just preemptively shoot them if you want to. Which is what I'll do to reduce taking hits from damage, because the last time this happened, I did take some damage unfortunately, so now I'm just a little paranoid. Should be one right over here. It's right there and right there, so we're gonna sit back, kill it. This was the one that got me the last time. Trying to mitigate damage, trying to learn from my mistakes. This one's very easy to spot. Shoot it, pop it. The only thing we need rifle ammo on will be for the next coming up boss fight, but how much we have is plenty. Shoot it, pop it, bop it. Right here.
This flower's really evident.
I'm going to unzoom. I accidentally just zoomed in again. I'm going to go ahead and unzoom again. I keep on having a reaction to pick up all the herbs because I just got done playing Insanity. I'm trying not to do that. Alright, so pop you. And then pop you. And then that should be the final one. Or it might be one more actually. Yep, there's one more. Okay, so we're gonna go boom. And we're gonna go, excuse me, sir. I should've just parried it. Should've just been better. Okay. This boss fight, we're gonna shoot it 1, 2, 3 times. It's gonna always try.
Just so you know, I've killed every.
Weird. So it's gonna go left, and then we are going to go boom, boom, boom. I keep on accidentally zooming in, and it's tripping me up. Gonna go left. Boss fight is over. Shoot the cans, and that boss fight is done. Hold to skip. Plant section's over. We picked up the med injector. We really don't need that. Now that I think about it, I could have just disregarded, or I could have just threw out all my healing.
This must be it.
I did see comments on my last video, and I said it earlier in the video, but the reason why I do have healing in my inventory is just because if you have healing items in your inventory, it increases the chances on the random crates that you'll actually get ammo for things you'll need. Because we do not need healing, we do not need blood. We just need ammo, 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 especially for Leon. Now this section, I call him Hunk. I actually don't know if it's Hunk or not. Skip over the plant section, go over to Hunk. For him, I am going to use the marksman rifle. Just because I think I find it easier.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
This section's pretty easy. They're going to pop out. You're going to shoot them as they do. One's always gonna go over here to the right. Of course, as I say that, he doesn't. Unless I killed him. And And one will always be here to the left. Or no, they're all dead. Never mind, I killed them all. I didn't even realize. Walk over to the right. I always pre-aim this guy. Pre-aim this guy. I jiggle peek him like I'm playing Call of Duty or something. Or Counter-Strike, I mean. Kill this guy right here. And then that's all 4 of them. This is where we use the grenades. Because we do have... They're going to drop down from these vents. And one's going to have a shield. And I just don't feel like dealing with that guy. Or any of these guys. So whenever they do that, we are going to throw some grenades at them. Instead of waste ammo. And potentially get hit. So they're not going to die immediately. Oh my god. Really? And I let out a liquor. I was wondering where you were at. Okay. We still have one more guy to fight. I'm actually gonna go back up here. Because this way I can at least repair my armor before this fight. So I don't lose it if I get hits. Which usually he always ends up hitting me at least once. Again, replenish the handgun ammo, shotgun shells, rifle ammo. I am going to upgrade the hatchet's durability. Not going to do the power though. Well, we have plenty of points now that I think about it, so I'm just going to upgrade the reload speed for you. And this, oh, this bolt actually increases firepower. I didn't even realize that. I usually always use the riot shotgun, so I've never actually used that before. We're gonna head over here to the right for our boss fight. He's pretty easy to deal with. You just parry, shoot, shoot, parry, shoot, shoot, parry, shoot, shoot, over and over and over again. If he tries to run away, parry, shoot, parry, shoot. That means he did not appreciate what we just did.
Not bad for someone at death's door.
Parry, shoot. If you want to do this thing legit, you can just attack him with your axe if you want to. And as he's down, shoot. Parry, parry, parry. Shoot, 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 shoot. He's gonna try to snap her neck. We're gonna kick him off. And this is when he's gonna try to run away. You want to stick close to him. He's gonna stick close to us, actually. That's crazy. Parry, shoot, shoot. So this is when, if you don't stay close to him, he'll try to use his gun. So he's, I don't know how I didn't.
I'll complete this mission.
Okay, I need to stop trying to get fancy here. Stay close to him, stay close to him, stay close to him. And that should be the end of the fight. One really important thing though, the Mortal Edge does give you a way better pairing window. So I do actually recommend using the Mortal Edge over what we have. Even though we just upgraded it, this is still going to be better, just because the parry window is absolutely
That's quite the
insane.
compliment.
Gris should be nearby.
So it makes liquors,
Finally get
it
some
makes
answers.
the final boss really, really, really easy to deal with. Now we do not regenerate health, so any hit that we did take, we will resume that over for Gideon. So we're going to try to avoid damage on Gideon.
Come on.
We do not need to wait for Leon here. We can just go straight up here, hit the F key, and then it'll automatically progress us. So for Grace, this whole entire section, we will only use pistol ammo as necessary. As in, we'll just be using it to stagger zombies. That's it. We will be running past any and all of our liquor buddies. So what we need to do, take a right, go up the stairs, we'll take another right. See me contemplating right now. I'm just seeing what time I'm seeing what time the run may end. We still have about like an hour. Be careful, there's a blood collector on. If you don't actually get the blood collector, one will spawn right here. Be careful to not grab it. We need to go over here to the right.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage.
The
sector.
nice thing
Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
about this entire section is that liquors are very, very, very easy to run past. So even though this guy is going to see us and aggro onto us, we can just run straight past him. We're going to see the other one. We're going to hit immediate right. Another immediate right. There's going to be another liquor here. We're just going to run straight through. Just run straight through. Don't even worry about him. If you want to grab the acid, you can. Just for safety purposes. You'll notice that I do not. And of course the zombie grabs me, not even the liquor. Just keep on running past. Now that we have the key, we are going to turn around and we're going to stagger this guy so he doesn't grab us. He grabbed us anyway. That is fantastic. No way. No way. Okay, so not only the fact that I died earlier, my game crashed again. It's just a cursed run. This is a cursed run. It's a run that'll do. Nothing will change. All right. So I don't remember exactly what I've said before. So the liquors, we'll be running past all of them. Don't worry about them. Don't think about them. There will be a liquor down here as well too. There will be a zombie down here. One thing I would recommend, if you can, stagger that guy if he does get close to you. So I have been bit by him before. Oh, actually it's that guy I was really worried about, but he didn't bite us, so we're good. So there's zombies to the right and left. Try to stagger him if you can, just so that you can avoid taking damage. We are going to stagger this guy, because that guy can grab us and really mess us over, or screw us over. We're going to keep on running. We're going to need to run down the stairs. You're going to hear them behind you. Do not worry about them. They will not hit you. There's going to be another one. So my entire RTA timer is going to be completely janked up and messed up. I just don't understand how.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
I'm pretty sure I just got done saying on a comment that my game hasn't crashed since I played too, and unfortunately now I look like a buffoon. Again, liquors completely ignore. We are now going to be searching for white and red orbs. And this makes you clench your butt cheeks a little bit, but again, they're not gonna go after you. They will not. You can't go through that door. I just accidentally missed it. I am choosing to go around behind. This zombie sometimes can be a pain. I'm just gonna ignore him completely because I do not want to be grabbed. So if I get grabbed, that's actually legitimately my highest chance of getting attacked by a liquor is if I get grabbed. If I don't get grabbed, I'm fine. Alright, first orb. Which is technically the easiest one. So for these guys, they're going to come out in troves, stagger them. Stagger. This is where the ammo management gets a little finicky. And now we are going to unlock this door, which will open up the port or the door that we need to pass through with the orbs. But we will be taking a left. Feel free to save right there. The lickers are chasing you, so the game is not going to let you. But if you can, or if you want to save right there, run down this hallway, let them de-aggro, and then go save. So now we're going to be dealing with even more liquors. And what does Grace have to deal with? What does she have to deal with liquors? Well, she has a pistol. And that's in a dream. Run past this guy. I was hoping for a stagger on the first bullet. I don't want to get grabbed by this guy. That's fine. As long as the liquor doesn't get us, we're good. The liquor got us. Alright, so this is where I would activate a steroid if I had one, but if I keep on running, I'll regenerate back to caution and I'll be just fine. Go through, and now we are back at caution and we are fine. All we have to do is just get back to the door and we are completely done. I am going to go ahead and do a safety save. Okay. My game crashed again. I am just completely canceling out all of my I am just removing my RTA completely. I'm pausing it. I don't care. At this point, it's just not worth it. It'll be too confusing to have it on because it's not even going to reflect my actual run anymore. Alright, so they're going to be behind us, but as long as we get the orbs put in, we'll be just fine. Orb number 1. Orb number 2. Go into the room, cutscene will be activated, and that's the last of the fighting that we have to do for Grace. Everything else will now be up to Mr. Kennedy. So what we're going to do now, I'm actually going to go ahead and...
Containment breach.
I'll keep the timer up. Open up some ammo, get some ammo. The main reason why I wanted to get rid of the RTA timer and just pause it is because it's just simply... okay, my timer just screwed me over. Because whenever this thing is activated, I'm actually just going to go ahead and exit this. No, do not save. Alright, so we're not doing an RTA timer anymore. Because just with how that thing works, since I have it on my main screen because I don't have two monitors, if I mouse over it by accident, it will do what it just did. Alright, come in here. We're gonna repair our armor. And then we are going to replenish our shotgun, rifles, and handgun ammo. Again, we were very bare in rim. Now we have a lot. So at this point in the run, you do have two options. If you want to just heal and if you are not heal. If you want to, actually technically, yeah, it would be healing. At this point in time, you have enough time where you're going to get the Speed Demon achievement and you're going to get the No Blood Collector achievement. So if you want to heal, you can heal, but you won't get the No Herb achievement done, but then you can reload the save and do it again.
I'll take out as many fuckers as I can.
Liquors are... It's the reason why we had this particular hatchet, because they are really, really, really easy. In terms of pairing them as Leon, Grace obviously doesn't have that option. Hit this button. And then we are going to parry if need be. How did he... Okay, I am a little bit confused about that one. Okay, these fights are going to be a little rough. We are sort of backed up in the corner here. So what we're gonna do is start laying waste. We probably could have actually just thrown a grenade and it would have been easier. I thought he was gonna attack me. He did attack me. Okay, and I just went to the stage of... Nice. Alright, it's completely fine. It's... Just throw a grenade right there. Don't even... Just throw a grenade. It's fine. We'll be fine. Who needs health? Grab this key, head over here to the left. And now we're over here to the left again. So this is where we are actually going to make some stacked hand grenades. Just for a particular liquor section where things get a little dicey. So this spot's a little weird. Any of the liquors that you don't kill in the other room spawn here. So usually if you wipe out that entire room, because I did it before on my last run with the rocket launcher, none of them spawn. So I think it has to deal with... Oh, hello. So this is where we will throw a grenade here in a second. We'll wait for this guy to attack, throw a grenade, run away. Now they all should be dead. Now, zombies are going to spawn in, but they are easy to kill, but Leon is going to go into his sickness phase here in a second. Alright, and this is easy. Just shoot him in the head. 3 will spawn down here, 1 right here, and 2 over here.
Let's get this over with.
Wow, I am not a good aim, am I?
The elevator will arrive.
Shotgun shells, rifle ammo. Alright, we are at the last section where we do not have to. Now, if you want to go back to the safe room, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the safe room, refuel the armor. Nothing I can do about the health.
I can't.
As you'll see with the Gideon fight, his attacks are very recognizable and readable, so we shouldn't
Waste any
need,
more time here.
we shouldn't need to actually worry about him too much in the fight. I did repair my armor, right? Okay. Not like it really matters, but it does because we'll regen. The biggest thing is going to be just making sure that you have a sharpened hatchet. If you don't have a sharpened hatchet, you can't parry some of the attacks. You won't be able to parry the attacks. Then you'll be screwed.
Almost sure.
Just walk forward. There's nothing. We'll eventually get to a point. We just walk forward. Leon, then we'll resume as Grace. Or one of it's Leon as Grace. Be right here. Go ahead and skip this cutscene. Quick turn, get to Leon. For the very final stages, she has currently, I'm going the wrong way, 9 handgun bullets left and injector. Again, to manipulate the spawns for handgun ammo. In this section in particular, we just don't need that much because we're just mostly using it to stagger because we're not going to actually be killing lickers because they take a lot of rounds and it would be a waste of time too.
Oh, Leon! Leon.
So Leon, skip the cutscene. Alright, so make sure you release Elpis for the Speed Demon achievement.
Please know that you are
If
my
you do not
hope.
release Elpis, you will not get the
She
achievement.
is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
Again, you can, if you want to split up into 2 boss fights, you can. So we're gonna parry, we're gonna shoot him, parry, shoot him, reload, parry, parry. Alright, so when he does this whole electrical shit, or sorry, stuff. So whenever he goes over here, he's gonna do an attack that comes down in a straight line. So it's gonna come down, just stand somewhere for a second, and then you're gonna run this way. You're just gonna avoid it, and then he's gonna jump down. As long as you're not in the electrical force field or whatever in the world that thing is. Parry that attack. Parry that. Okay, we're not gonna parry that attack. I almost accidentally used a... I don't usually like to shoot him, but I'm just going to. I feel like I never kill him on this spot. Like I just don't feel like it does damage to him, even though I'm sure that's probably not accurate. Now he's gonna jump down. We're gonna get out of the way. We're gonna go up to him and keep on shotgunning him. Alright, that boss fight is done. This boss fight is pretty simple. We are gonna make sure you repair your... So that attack is parryable. I just missed it. If you, as long as you have the Mortal Edge equipped, the attacks do become a lot easier to parry. Now we're gonna wait for these guys to pop up. Pop, 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 pop. And then we're gonna do one more round of that, and then we'll be done. Parry. We're gonna kill the big. We're gonna shoot the big red blob first. I took a hit. Parry that attack. Oh, one more. Alright, now that that's done, you shouldn't attack us anymore, and we'll be able to freely kill the big blobs, and that's it. That's the fight over. And then he'll grab us, and then we will do a one mouse button click. Oh, hold on. I gotta hit the hold button. Leon will run up, finish him off with the hatchet, and that'll be the run. And there you go. Fight over. So now we're just going to skip all the cutscenes and see what our time was. Because I'm actually genuinely curious. Because the RTA, I'm not sure what's going to put me at here. So 2:52:05. That's even with a death. So not too bad. With including a death. Not too bad at all. Alright, well, if you guys did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. And I do appreciate the support on the other video. See you guys later.